Shooting a scene with folks sitting at a table having casual conversation seems easy enough, but it can turn into the most boring scene if you aren't thinking about how to visually keep the conversation engaging. If you don't know me, I am Londi Maduro. I am very, very passionate about helping filmmakers, which is why I launched a new division of my company, Blue Child Academy, where I offer educational courses because I really want to see filmmakers win. Audiences don't really want to watch people just sit and talk in a movie, especially if the scene is several pages long. So as a filmmaker, you have to figure out a cinematic way to pull the audience into the conversation. Don't be afraid to move the camera. Moving the camera around the subjects at the table, especially if there's more than two people, can add energy to the scene and pull the audience into the conversation. You can also have the camera watch the characters from a distance or from another room to make the audience feel like they're slowly being brought into the world of the characters. Don't be afraid of close-ups. If there are more than two people in a scene, the tendency is to want to stay in a wide shot longer, but you will actually keep the audience more connected to what your characters are thinking or feeling if you do more close-ups in two shots. Don't be afraid to allow the actors to talk over each other a little. In real dinner conversation, people talk over each other, right? They interrupt each other, have side conversations with the person closest to them, especially if there's a lot of people at the table, right? So your characters should behave the same way, like normal people.
Somebody had to do it. Do you remember Bo Flynn, the head of cardio over at the hospital? They just sacked him.
I just dropped her off.
He got involved some stalking incident with an intern.
Now, this is something that you are going to have to plan out so you don't make it impossible for sound design to clean your audio. But if you have small moments here or there where people are talking over each other, it will make the conversation feel more natural. I know you may have a brilliant film idea or a half-finished script or maybe even an amazing indie film that you poured your heart and blood and sweat and tears into that is sitting on a hard drive with no plans to make money. Well, I want to help you fix that. That is why I created the Profitable Filmmakers Challenge. It is a 5-day experience to help you stop winging it and start running your film career like a business. In this 5-day challenge, you will learn how to create a real revenue strategy for your film, understand what investors actually want, develop effective ways to get distribution for your film, and pitch your project like the boss you are. So whether you're in development or in post-production or just have an idea scribbled on a napkin, this challenge will help you take your project to the next level. We're going to be taking actionable steps, so I will be giving you homework every night that you can apply to your film project. If you're feeling stuck making your pitch deck or creating a budget or understanding the best distribution options for your genre of film, then you definitely want to register as VIP, because as VIP, you get to join the call an hour earlier and get exclusive hot seat coaching and extra templates to set your film up for success. Make sure you register right away, and I will see you in the challenge. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see what you create, and I can't wait to see you start making money with your film. I'll see you in the challenge. Get reaction shots of characters being affected by what's being said by another character. This is a long scene, about 17 to 18 pages, yet we're engrossed in the conversation, not just because of the phenomenal performance from the actors, but also because of how natural the conversation flows, and because we're cutting between close-ups, wide shots, and medium 2 shots. This creates energy and makes us as the audience feel like we are part of the chaos in this very stressful dinner scene.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Play around with sound design. This tip is a post-production note, but something to think about in pre-production so you can plan for it. Can you intensify the stakes in a scene by increasing the sound of utensils touching the plate or someone slurping their water or chewing with their mouth open? By intensifying sound and utilizing close-ups, you can reveal to the viewer what is going on in the character's head without them having to say a word.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
Whether there are 2 people or 8 people in your table scene, don't be afraid to play around with sound, shots, and camera movement to keep it interesting. Remember to ask yourself, what is the purpose of the scene and how does it push the story forward? Can you reveal what your characters are thinking and feeling without them having to say anything?
Well, I'm so glad you figured it out. It's a nasty business, I am sure.
I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, be sure to check out our other classes and workshops at lonniemaduro.com, where we deep dive into a lot of what we talked about today. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe by hitting that bell icon so you can get notified when we put out new content. Remember, you can make cinematic movies as an indie filmmaker, even on a low budget. So go out and make movies. You got this.